everybody, and welcome to TTV episode 292.
Mardi Gras.
I'm Meso.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Phweffie.
And I'm Prpl.
And hello, everybody! How's it going?
Please tell me this works.
Hey.
Please.
I hope. I really hope.
too.
I am
I
begging.
got my fingers crossed.
It's
But
the-
did it actually go back out to our subs box, I wonder?
I don't know.
If you restarted it from the same stream,
I can't control that.
it'll be fun. But
Listen,
yes, it works fine. I just
great.
crossed it.
Thank goodness. In my defense,
This is one of the best podcasts we've ever done.
I did not anticipate upon my return that I also didn't anticipate that I would then be thrust into hosting these streams.
Talk to Var. Var usually does
Anticipate
it.
the anticipate.
You're just the backup for when Var doesn't feel like being on, which has coincidentally been 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Probably because you're here.
Oh, wait. Oh, he doesn't want to be on the same episode with me anymore? Is that it?
No, but if you're here to host a stream, that frees him from an obligation.
Okay.
TTV's falling apart again.
So you should talk to him about alternating.
No, I mean, I don't mind. It's just I worry about,
Yeah.
screwing up.
You're fine. It's
TTV is
fine.
falling apart, crumbling more than a Cadbury's flake at this point.
No, we're
What?
strong. We're stronger. We're stronger than your fake flakes.
TTV together, strong.
Yes. So, all things considered, a few things to note at the start of this. Number one, I warn you guys, this will probably be a bit of a shorter podcast today, just because of how scheduling is going to all shake out. So, sorry for that in advance.
Woo.
But hopefully,
We end the
it's still
podcast right now.
interesting.
The end.
Yeah, the end, guys. It's been fun. I hope you enjoyed. Secondly, for anyone wondering why certain audio might not sound exactly the same, and also where TTV 291's video is, we've had a few days worth of technical issues. Yours is easier to explain. LJ, something's wrong with your mic.
Okay, yeah, so I probably don't sound exactly the same as I usually do.
Mostly.
Last night, what I had done is I leaned into the microphone real close like this for dramatic effect.
He was doing ASMR.
I was not doing ASMR. And suddenly the others said that they heard a whirling noise coming from my microphone.
Not a whirling, but a whirring like a tea kettle.
Okay, a
It was
whirring.
really high pitched
like-
and obnoxious.
Okay. And then my microphone, without any of my settings having been changed, suddenly got quiet. Got very, very quiet. Like it went from this.
Wait, so it died?
Essentially.
That's the thing. I'm still using the microphone. I just turned up the gain on my mixer. So, and I have no idea what happened. So, there's
Have
that
you
for
knocked
me.
it out with your amazing voice?
Oh, you flatter me. But Meso, he's got the raw end of the deal.
Yeah, my whole computer is like dead. There's been this thing for the last few months where like it has refused to accept Windows 10 updates. Every time I update my computer, it just restarts and is like, "Oh, we were unable to complete the update. We are now reverting you to your prior version of Windows." And it was annoying, but it's like my computer worked fine, and all I hear from people is like, don't get the freaking updates if you can. They always ruin things, so I was in no rush to fix my issue. I wasn't exactly hurrying to figure out. Well, all of a sudden now the computer wouldn't boot at all. It just is stuck in an endless. It's stuck in an endless restart loop. I turn it on and it's like Windows 10 restarting, and then it cuts black, and then it comes back on. And it's like Windows 10, it cuts black. Upon my research, I figured out that the whole OS is basically corrupted, and I went through a whole bunch of rigmaroles. And yes, Wadden, I tried turning it off and on again multiple times.
Same
So-
for what it's worth.
In order to save my data, I have procured a SATA to USB cable that will be arriving on Monday that will allow me to take out my hard drive and basically transfer everything over to my zombified laptop that I'm using right now to save my
Meso.
stuff. Phweffie.
But Meso, when you turn it off, do you leave it for 15 seconds, then turn it back on again?
Yes.
It probably takes 15 seconds to turn it on to begin with.
Oh, way more than that. It took about what purpose?
So, like, if you're gonna have all your stuff on your laptop, what are you gonna do, like, after that?
Well, after that, I'm going to essentially just wipe the computer. I've looked into it. There are methods I can just do a clean install of Windows 10. Just start
nice.
from scratch and then transfer my data back. But the theory, anyway, I've never actually done anything like this before. I know Vin has had to do some computer surgery. So
Computer
he
surgery.
He can help me prevent stuff from going wrong. But yeah, essentially, I'm just going to restart my desktop after that. And
See that visualized Ven as a surgeon, like he's like, "Don't worry, it's gonna be fine."
the most annoying thing will be having to reinstall all my freaking programs.
I
Like
hate
Photoshop
Got
and
it.
Premiere and
God.
Discord and Audacity and Handbrake and all the stuff. I use.
Watching the new update.
Not to mention all my games. It's just gonna take 100 years.
Yep. No. That's
Especially
true.
because my internet's slower right now because my 5G super fast internet speed that I pay money for doesn't work for some reason, and I haven't gotten around to having a tech come look at that because now I'm freaking dealing with hardware issues. So it's gonna take 1 billion years to reinstall all my games. But if I had to take one minor solace, at least I've moved, and at least I don't have a data cap anymore.
Oh, yay.
So at least I can just leave it. I can just queue it up overnight. It'll be done in like 2 nights. But getting there is the hard
Nice.
part. And for now, my laptop that I'm using is barely functional at the moment. It's just barely carrying on. But it could die at any moment. So I apologize in advance for any lag. And to Hydroid Gaming in the chat, do you guys save things to your Google Drive? I think everyone in the group does do sufficient backups of their important data. I backed up my most important stuff, but not just the stuff I have on my day-to-day usage. I don't back up everything. So the stuff that really matters to me, I do have saved, but I'm not in any rush to lose, all my pictures and documents and stuff that I just used. Plus, I just freaking downloaded 4 seasons worth of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. clips.
Oh, no!
Because
my lord!
Because I was gonna make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. music videos.
You sure that's why that didn't break the computer?
I'm positive it's unrelated.
No, actually, I think that it is Phweffie, but not in the way that you're suggesting. I think that this is a karmic injunction that has come down upon Meso to make it so that he never makes those
terminology.
abominations.
No, I'm gonna make S.H.I.E.L.D. music videos. I'm gonna go back to my roots. And I got all this stuff, and I cut them up, and I had to, convert them into different file types to get them to work. And now this. So I want to keep those files! So I'm gonna try to make this work.
There must
also-
always be a shield!
Yeah, a shield! It must continue! But anyway, for anyone also wondering where 291 is, that's why. I didn't have time to cut up the clip before.
It's RIP as of the moment.
It's still on the channel.
As
it's
of
just
the moment.
because we do the thing where we cut it into a clip and then put it on the archive channel. Eljay's gonna help out with that.
Yo.
So you should expect that if you're watching it live Sunday, and by the time this goes up, it will have already,
Yeah.
feel free to check it out. And while we're on the subject, check out our archive channel if you don't already. A lot of people don't know because we don't advertise it as well as we should. But that is where the full episodes of the podcasts go up. And soon, once we get everything sorted, the viewing sync will have a full reaction upload. So whenever we do the highlight reel on the main channel, we'll just put the audio track for the viewing sync over on the archive channel. Also, I have a sponsorship I'd like to introduce to you. Go ahead and make your entrance.
Plugging.
Yes, the best sponsorship ever.
We have another sponsor?
Yeah, we do. If he'd speak, but you had to go ahead. Speak.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, never mind.
Well, great, Meso. You told me to put him in the video.
Yeah, I did.
Great, Meso. Thanks.
All right, well, our Doritos sponsorship has been revoked, but we might get it back later. I don't know. It depends on the actions of one Tenebrae like this.
Don't worry.
The curtains draw and he's just dead.
Yeah.
So-
Honestly, it's been a while since I've talked to Tenebrae Invictus. It's been many
Yes.
years.
Hey.
It's not like you just did a show earlier.
Yeah, no, that's preposterous, dude. Actually, Mesa, while we're
Yeah,
talking
I-
about cool stuff that's happening and that we don't talk about very often, except for at the end of TTV podcast episodes. So the Patreon. Firstly, you guys finally got a new banner. The channel has a new banner. It's been updated after almost
It's an awesome banner.
a year. But the reason I'm bringing this up now and not at the end is because we are 6 patrons away from bringing the t-shirts back.
Yes.
And
T-shirts.
I find that to be really cool.
Yeah, I've been waiting for the t-shirts to come back for so freaking long. I have like a bunch of designs that just never like went up or whatever. So
Yeah.
the possibility of actually being able to sell those is like, woo.
There you go.
Pretty terrific.
Hey!
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I think that's really awesome. I would like to see more Choose Wisely's, more Knack and J shirts. Civil War's discontinued, but you know that's okay. Love's not
You
canon.
clearly won, LJ. So
Yeah, no, but that's gone. I have one, so thank you, Prpl.
You're welcome.
But I want to know what other
That's-
shirts we might make. Maybe. Ooh, I like Kazpar's suggestion. TTV Overwatch parody shirts.
ooh.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
And that's actually a nice bridge into what's on the screen right now.
Retribution
Ooh, yeah.
has been the
We've been
talk.
talking about everything but Retribution for the past 10 minutes.
Yes. Overwatch Retribution is the latest event, and it's basically what we've been doing for the last week. That and one other game, which I'll keep secret for now. But expect Let's Plays soon. Overwatch Retribution, Phweffie.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
Good job. Good job.
thanks.
So, Phweffie, you've been looking forward to Retribution. How has the event lived up
Oh,
to?
you bet.
Has it lived up to your expectations?
Yes, it has.
Nice.
I sat for almost an hour waiting for that download to finish because it was absolutely massive.
Oh
And
man.
once it was done, I just immediately, like, without anything else important in my life to do, I know, like coursework and stuff, I played the entire night.
Wow.
You're
Yeah,
a
it's like
nerd.
really fun, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, I really enjoyed Uprising, and like I was really surprised.
Yeah, that was
by
really
Uprising. Play Junkenstein because when I got Overwatch, when Junkenstein came out, I was in like Florida for like the whole event, so I missed that
no.
entire Halloween event. It really sucked. I mean, I liked the holiday; it was great, but I missed Junkenstein. So Uprising was my first like PvE event, and I freaking loved it. It was so good. I stayed up and grinded loot boxes, and the Mercy skin though, because that skin is just,
Adorbs.
I love it.
What?
Show adorbs.
Adorbs.
I also really like seeing people's reactions. Part about the entire event is like seeing, like, I stayed up and I played Retribution with like 3 different people and saw their reactions 3 different times, and it still like makes me happy.
Aw. That's cute.
That's me with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've seen it 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way more than that.
Well, 5 times with people. 3
Okay.
times by myself.
3 times on your. Okay, you know what? Fine. I have a controversial
For
opinion.
research! Go on.
I like Uprising more than Retribution.
That's understandable.
I do
It's
as well.
Like
Yeah.
it's a bit longer, and there's like
It's a bit more
more
involved.
to it. Yeah, like it's not
Objectives
just going
and
around
stuff.
killing enemies. You have to like stay on the point and hack stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like Retribution is kind of like it's a lot more of just like it's run and gunning, like kind of
Mhm.
like typical style like shooter.
Like if you were able to play that beginning part where, spoiler alert, you go and like actually reach Antonio and like do all that stuff, then that might be better. But...
Stealth-oriented gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah.
The thing with Uprising, it definitely felt longer. The reason I kind of prefer Retribution is because I like more of the characters. It's purely subjective.
Absolutely.
Every time I play Uprising, I get stuck with Torbjorn because everyone else does their own thing.
Or Mercy. I became a Mercy main because of Uprising. It was the only thing
really?
I learned how to play. Yeah, that's how I became a Mercy. Because like I just would keep getting stuck with her, and then I just started eventually losing it and becoming Battle Mercy, and then that really worked out decently well for me in PvP. So yeah,
Nice.
that's how I became a Mercy main. But you mean like in Retribution, like they're all DPS unless you, and most people want to play DPS like
Yeah.
I mean, with me personally, I would prefer to play DPS, but I don't because I'm not as good.
I'm a DPS Moira main.
Yeah, exactly. Even the healer is like notorious for being too DPS and needs to heal more.
Yeah, but it's like you have to like kill enemies to actually
you have to
get
balance
heal.
it, though.
Yeah.
You have to balance it. You can't be greedy. Like, so.
Watch me. I'll beat your kill score.
I feel like
Nothing to do
Retribution.
about it.
Me and Prpl were like neck and neck for a while.
Yeah.
Like we would just like I was playing as Reaper and like you'd throw your orb in there and I'd just like jump in there as well and try and like, kill them all before your orb killed them.
Nice. I use my orb to mooch off of kills, dude. I get like a ton of assists and it still counts towards my kills.
That's what I've been
You
doing
don't
as well.
say.
Oh my god, the patron chat.
Here, give me a sec. Let me show it.
You put it up. There's this picture of me from some video that's
No.
become like a great meme.
It's not a video, it's a picture I took.
Okay.
And it's not open in the browser, you sick, sorry son of a porcupine. There, good.
It's taken off unbelievably recently.
Yeah, no, it really
Ryan
has. I was actually about to...
Knoble.
I was gonna get into some memes because I have a few meme pictures. So this is a really good kind of segue into that. As soon as I can drag this over.
Oh my god!
Alright.
So if anyone who wants to fully be immersed in all of our laughs, feel free to check out our Patreon, and you too can join the TTV sponsor chat and see all the incredible stuff for only $1 a month.
Okay, so this is the image, and yeah, let me go ahead and get the actual picture that it's from, because it was from our BrickFair 2017 trip. It was the first morning that I was there.
Incredible.
I love these Overwatch Retribution brickheads. They're adorable.
Yeah.
It was just a little Moira one with a bray.
Jitil, the brickhead man. I wanted the BrickFeed man. Nope. He is the god of brickheads.
Does he take
the god
commissions at all?
That's a good question. Do you, Jitil? Do you?
Alright, here we go. So, I've got the picture of Origin on screen now. And this is when we were just kind of messing around, having lunch. Or, no, breakfast? I don't know. I don't have breakfast very often. And it's like you were just coming out of the kitchen area to see what was going on. And you have one hand in your pocket. And you're just standing there. So that's where it's from.
What do you do with your...
I don't know. I looked photoshopped even in that one.
That's the thing. That is a complete... that is the untouched image.
So people have taken the
awkward
crop
way
of
to
me
put your
out.
hand in your pocket I've ever seen. It's like your hand is too big for your pocket and you're trying to stuff it in there.
So people have taken to cropping me out of that and just putting me into like ridiculous circumstances.
I have a transparent version saved on my computer if anyone wants it.
Do it. What I'm probably gonna do for this episode, whenever it becomes like actually out, I'll probably compile all the memes into like an imagery gallery and just put it in the description.
It's a good idea.
If I don't put a few in the video editing after the fact. So if you want to check it one way or the other, it'll be somewhere for you.
Oh. Yeah, I love it. It's just like you just look so confused.
Where's the
What is
gluten-free
going on?
breakfast?
Got like that John Travolta vibe. Like the meme where he's like looking back and forth and going, "What?"
What? Oh, this is like a meme. I'll just show you.
Good. Let me see.
So he's like narrating the end of the Retribution. He's like, "I guess they had it. He had it coming." I don't know. I just was
couldn't help
randomly
feeling.
there.
Well, that was where it all started to go wrong.
It was. It definitely was. Speaking of memes and Retribution, which ties in very nicely, I figure that I would get this a little more attention. This is a meme that Invi made and posted to Twitter. I don't entirely understand the original. I don't really know where this originates from. But maybe once you guys see it, you can enlighten me.
If it's
Post
go ahead
it.
and do it to him. Thing.
Okay. I'm working on it. Prpl, stop pressuring me. Oh my gosh, Prpl. Oh my gosh. Oh, freak. Holy freak. I'm sorry. Oh, holy freak.
Don't do this.
Oh my gosh. It's processing.
Shut up!
Chill out.
I cannot explain the meme fully. All I know is that it literally was just started. Some dude just posted on Twitter that caption, and that I had to do it to him
Oh.
standing on the sidewalk, and that's it. That's the meme.
Okay.
So it became a funny thing to say when people were also standing on the sidewalk in a similar framing.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean. Like it's the yeah.
I know which one you meme.
I know which one you meme. I know which one
What do you meme?
What do
What do you meme?
Oh man, Meso's a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
Oh no, dude!
Wrong skater!
The golden mask of Meso.
I can feel the
Indeed.
Oh, sorry, you're a little more Michael Jackson-y.
But like,
There's a lot of good ones, essentially.
someone done the yodeling kid one. Ba la lee hee hee.
I'm not well versed in that one meme, but I've seen
I
it
have-
going around.
I have not seen that meme.
Same.
It's the yodeling kid.
I'm not gonna do it because it's like I can't do it.
Try it.
Just tried it. I'm not doing it again. I'm just gonna leave.
Let's see.
So essentially, yeah, memes are fun.
There's one more.
Is it your concoction?
It is. It is my concoction. And
All right.
yeah, it's
Why
fairly
aren't you going left?
It's self-explanatory.
To you, maybe.
Oh, well, okay.
Not
so
watching
fair.
Drake and Josh. It took me a while to actually get it.
Yeah, so I feel like Phweffie and maybe Prpl
yeah.
can explain it better because I didn't even get it initially.
Okay, so
It's
the
like-
door meme? Are you talking about the door meme from Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like you had to watch the episode to like understand. They get stuck in a treehouse, and there's this scene where like basically Drake and Josh are in the treehouse, and then Josh like turns around and he goes, "Drake, where's the door hole?" And like basically he was supposed to cut out the door to get, but because the power saw is outside to cut the door with, so it's kind of like makes no sense. And he goes to go pass through the door, and it's not there. And he's like, "I see the problem. Oh, do ya?"
Nice.
I didn't describe it as well. It's kind of like it's better well executed thanks to Josh's sassiness. Like
Yeah.
that he is the best
Well,
part
that
of that
composed
show.
a very nice Frankenstein image of
Mhm.
the
Surprisingly,
really
like,
crazy good.
yeah, no, we had similar enough poses, but it was kind of it's a reference to Monologue with Meso, where Meso would constantly go the wrong friggin' direction And
So,
he went.
why are you going left?
He went the wrong way, and we ended up at the quarry ahead of time.
So that's Corey.
So, why are we in the quarry?
The Corey out of the house.
Quarry?
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sorry,
kick you out of the house. The TTV house.
I believe it's the 10-year anniversary of the Corey in
Whose
the House video
house?
game.
TTV
Not sure.
house.
No.
Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 10-year anniversary of Corey in the House video game adaptation.
Oh my gosh.
Celebrate good times. And by tomorrow, I mean April 15th for archived listeners.
Yeah, that's
May,
awfully,
it's already April 15th for me.
awfully close.
Indeed. But yes.
One of my favorite things, totally off topic, but like in the chat, people are still posting Meso memes, and one of my favorite things are when people like Photoshop out "he who must not be named" and like replace it with someone else's face.
Yes.
It's so funny.
There's actually there's an image that you did recently that I actually also have. I'll put it on screen. I love how you did this, Prpl. Ignoring the Meso in the background. Because it's so seamless. I'm really impressed.
But I know the one you're talking about, but just so patron listeners have it.
Yep, I will. I'm hunting it down. Let's see. Here we go.
Yeah, the one where it's like.
Yes.
I
Just
can't.
completely photoshopped that. And it was quite excellent how that was done.
It was surprising.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize until
Yeah.
someone was like, "Hey, where's Thingy?" I'm like, "Oh,
Where's Thingy?"
Thingy.
Other KI ain't in the
Trick.
image.
Thingy."
The other K underscore I is my favorite name now that Kini is back. The other KI. Oh, I'm doing it.
Kini hates that.
But yeah. I don't know if that's a picture people have even seen before, us at that angle, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, this
Barring
is
the
This
fact
would be
there was
like
the sun blaring
this
in my
is
eyes.
My version of the Meso,
Oh yes, the moth
the freaking moth.
with a giant paper
About
towel.
BrickFeed. Like that was my favorite video that came out of BrickFeed was the moth scene. So I was like, yeah, it was.
I wish we had caught the actual swing on camera.
Didn't we?
Because
that
that was the best
would've
part. We
been
did not
my
catch the swing. You only caught me beating him into the ground. So, yeah. I took a running leap and I almost knocked the TV down because
Yes.
I got him midair.
You're a little bit
Grief.
You're tettering.
I hate moths.
I don't know why.
Why?
Like spiders, I get spiders. I even get snakes.
I don't
to
get
an extent.
spiders.
But moths?
Moths
Spiders.
freak me out, dude.
They're harmless.
friggin'
The only thing they're a predator
all they
to
do
is
is
books.
Clothes.
Moths.
Don't
They're
they like curtains and stuff?
Huh? Do they what?
Walls and curtains or something.
Yes. They'll eat
Moths.
cloth and books. As far as I'm aware.
Well, yeah.
I thought moths didn't
Yeah,
have
moths-
like mouths, and so they died of starvation.
I'm gonna look this up now.
Up.
You
That's
forced
an
my
interesting
hand.
thing.
What?
The
do
moths forgot the letter U.
eat?
I like moths.
Oh.
They're just like, they're
Oh.
pretty.
They're
my
ugly.
goodness.
Disgusting.
They're not.
Guys, we've been wrong this entire time.
Go on.
Moths eat people.
Go on.
That's their primary.
Hey, I'm gonna run outside now, so a moth hoping to end me.
No, it's not that quick, you
Suicide by
you
moth.
porcupine. Let me see. What do moths eat and drink?
A giant mothman.
Quick answer. They have a neurotoxin which instills necrosis in the flesh of mammalians, which allows them to then slurp up the flesh goop, kind of like a spider.
What are you actually reading right now?
Nothing. That was completely ad
What is
libbed.
this?
The moment you said flesh goop,
Mammalians.
flesh goop was a dead goai.
Growler.
And that's totally the title of this episode, by the way. Slurping the flesh goop TTV candies.
Oh, gosh.
I've been back for
I
like.
love how
Go ahead, Phweffie.
Alder's been
just
back.
like
Sorry.
a lot of these episodes have just been like cannibalism.
Yeah, I don't want to go down that road again.
Well, this isn't
Everybody's gonna
cannibalism.
think with some cult that eats people.
I don't need to see that, King.
I'm putting
K.
that up on the video.
Put it in the video. That'll be the thumbnail. but I don't need to see it.
Yeah. It's
I don't need to see it. Make it a thumbnail.
Here's a comment from Jital.
cryptid meso. I don't know how to say it. Like cryptid.
No,
Will
you
it
got
be confirmed that because you felt such remorse at killing the moth that you took and raised its now orphaned child, Creepy Crawler, as your own?
Creepy.
Yes, that is my headcanon. I will train him in the ways of the not moth.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna make him a freaking human, dude.
Dude, we don't need furry moths. We don't need moth
Oh
furries,
god.
okay?
Mothies.
No.
Mothies.
Get that out of here. Get your furry propaganda off of my lawn.
Speaking of furries, did you guys see the new My Hero Academia?
Okay.
Yes.
Off my lawn.
Good job.
Fat people.
Good job, Prpl. I'm proud of you.
For what?
That's a great question. Oh, real quick, I do have to very quickly finish this kind of train of thought. Most adult moths eat nectar or simply do not feed, and moth larvae feed on many types of foliage and clothing fibers. There you go. However,
To answer the question of why I legitimately don't like moths, well, fine, flower, go on.
this
You ever
I'm
seen
not
a
making
tiger
up.
moth?
Adult male moths of the Calptra genus are capable of feeding on blood. So that was not a joke.
Oh, delicious.
It's a very specific type of adult male moth that is capable of feeding on blood. They probably won't go out of their way to do so, though.
For anyone who's played Halo 5's
Like
campaign,
insects because they need the protein, so that's surprising to me.
for anyone who's played Halo 5's campaign, you'll know the game runs at 60 FPS, except when you look in the background, sometimes you'll see enemies that are jittering around at 30 FPS, and it looks really off-putting. That's what moths are like to me.
You're
They're
kidding.
very jittery. They're like uncanny.
that.
They
I
move
get
around in like random patterns, and they're
It's
friggin'
the
big.
fluttering and like the dive bombing that they do, which is like pretty.
I get
like,
every time I see them, it's like my version of a jumping spider.
Oh.
How would you like it, Prpl, if right now a spider crawled out from behind your monitor, came over the top,
You
and
joke.
lunged at you right now? Lunge!
You joke, but I freaking saw a spider the other night and I lost it. I
Oh,
have
yeah,
no
I
idea
remember
where
we
it
were
went.
talking
It just
about that.
disappeared.
What if it's crawling
That's
up your
always
arm
the
right
worst.
now?
So,
It's not because I would feel it.
What if it's crawling on your shirt?
No, it's not.
Purple, there is some solace that you can take.
Oh, I just felt something. I just my shirt sleeve, but oh my god.
Check.
Purple,
check.
creepy crawlies.
Hey, Purple, check your shoes.
I'm not wearing shoes.
That's
Look
the
at
point.
Oh.
That's why you need to check them. No, actually, that
Oh.
reminds me of a story. I've told
When
this
you're
to
in
Meso
when you're
a
in
ton of
America,
times.
like nothing's gonna kill you in England because nothing scary lives here apart from the people.
Dang.
Yeah, the
People that
people
will
and
kill
the
you.
taxes, am I right? But
Huh.
but no, Purple. Thankfully, you don't have to worry. Meso doesn't have to worry. I don't have to worry, and Phweffie doesn't have to worry. We don't live in places where the brown recluse spider is, so
That's true.
we are good.
Now that can actually give you necrosis.
Yes, that is a spider which causes necrosis. Now,
I remember there was a story about this woman who got bitten by one. She didn't know she'd been bitten by one. She was like, my breast went black, and I thought, well, maybe I'd just sleep it off. I'm like, yes, because that's what
sleep it
makes
off.
it go away. My boob is black. Time to go to sleep, and it'll get better in the morning. I'm like, what?
Rip.
What the heck?
Rip that person.
I have no proper adequate response to that. Yeah, no. Recluse spiders are nothing to mess with, nor black widows.
Purple, wasn't the spider you saw like a long-legged sack spider, as Eljay researched?
Yep.
Ugh,
I
Just
don't know.
disgusting.
Yep. That's
According
what
to
it is.
him.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting type of spider as you
You are
analyze its
posting
composition.
a ton of pictures in the
Oh.
chat just to freak Prpl out.
For the
I don't even
audience.
have Discord open.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
audience, whatever
Freaking
comes
right
first.
now.
Hey, look,
didn't-
Purple, someone's complimenting your comic.
No.
Oh,
Don't trust
whatever.
They're giving you an in-depth review of Vindicaris.
No.
Oh no, they're not.
But yeah. No, it's
So if anyone wants to, you totally can.
I am Vindicaris' #1 fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great comic.
Thank you.
Go read it.
it's
Yeah.
But anyways, Moths did nothing wrong.
okay, fair enough.
Everything wrong.
See, that's the thing. I agree. They didn't. Meso, this is one of those. You see, my fear of spiders, my horrific, they're the thing I fear the most out of anything ever. And that's a perfectly rational fear because some spiders.
Yeah, because they're
some
actually
spiders are-
poisonous, some of them.
Exactly.
Or
Well,
venomous,
but
sorry.
still. Yeah.
Venomous.
Like,
Mm.
a small spider that I can't identify could be a hobo spider. And it could come up and bite me, and that would really
Hobo
mess me
spider.
up. And they're super small, and they're
Hobo
super fast,
spider.
they're super deadly. Moths don't kill people.
How do you
Just
know?
name-
Don't kill people, guns kill people.
Moths kill people with guns. Give me all your money. I'm
Hey,
gonna
if
shoot
it's a
you.
hobo spider, maybe Kahi does have a use.
Other KI, Phweffie. But,
All that shade. All of it.
Punch that hobo spider for you.
all right,
I mean, he's probably small enough to do it.
I gotta go ahead and punch your spec.
Yeah, see, it'd be like an equal battle. You'd in your own battle.
Honey, I shrunk the other KI. Prepare to die.
Oh, God.
Man, I'm really glad that it's a warm day because this way I can sit in all the shade.
Indeed.
Oh, I love it.
Look at that dancing peacock spider. That's actually really cute. I would have that as a
I'd
pet.
Have you not
squish
seen
that and
Lucas
be
the
proud of it.
Spider?
No, I have not.
Cartoon called Lucas the Spider, and it's very cute. Very similar to that type of spider.
I want to kill it.
Does that look cute? Look at dancing. It's just freaking dancing. Come on.
That's the thing. That
You
is...
still think I have Discord open?
Oh, you should have it open.
No, don't
Posting
do it.
cute dancing spider gifs.
Don't do it.
Hey, I genuinely, the ones that creep me out are the like spindly ones, like that, like the ones that look like Black Widows, like those types of ones. Ah, I've
And
seen
everyone
one of those.
is spamming spider
Ah.
stuff. Get this out of here.
There are so many awesome peacock spider gifs. Like someone gave him lightsabers. like, look at him wave the
Yeah, that's a
sabers
camel
around.
spider, that one.
No, camel
Disgusting.
spiders are really small.
Yeah, they are real.
Yeah, and they're really small.
Like a army soldier, like
No.
in the Middle East, like just there's one like on his leg, and he just flicks it off like it's nothing.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
think-
like, I'd accept my death at that point.
I think we've broken Peel a car in the live studio chat. If you guys want to see a bunch of awesome spider gifs and cool, funny pictures, feel free to check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/TTV channel. And you can join our live Discord server for occasions just such as these.
Or instead of spider pictures, fight against the spider pictures with photos of awesome snakes, cause snakes are cool.
Man,
Yeah, snakes are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I like snakes. However, if a snake did like get like all up in my face, I would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't
um,
really want a snake to attack me or anything.
Now,
I
LJ.
saw there was a petting zoo at my university, and one of the snakes bit somebody, and like it was like woo, and then worse, the guy fainted and what like oh dear.
Now, LJ, I have two things to say to you.
Mm,
You say snakes are cool, huh?
mm,
I'm gonna need you to put this in the video.
mm.
What about this?
Why
Beautiful.
in the ever-loving, sweet pudding of this earth would I ever put that in the video?
Just so people know what I'm talking about. Think of the audio listeners.
What is it? I don't.
It is the body of a rattlesnake, and its head is a spider.
Spider.
Or better yet, the snake spider.
I just downloaded the picture.
On Earth.
Okay, that's not going in the video. I will put this
Alright.
awful spider one in the video for like a minute.
Okay, fine. I just thought it really cool.
If
Really
you
cool.
hate spiders, you'd really like certain types of wasps because they just like put their eggs inside them and they eat them from the inside.
Why would you
There's
say
somebody-
that? Why?
There's somebody on music.
Because the spider gets wrecked. Like,
Speaking of spiders getting wrecked, Prpl, you might actually derive some enjoyment from this.
You're.
The spider getting murdered.
No.
I'm not freaking opening the chat.
Snake's friggin' eating the spider.
No, we're okay. Yeah, no, don't open it. Okay. I think it's time we moved on from spiders.
Let's go back to Retribution. I wasn't done talking about that equality.
Retribution.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the Retribution
Yeah,
photo back
Widowmaker.
up. Let me see.
As a fan of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, it felt very nostalgic playing Retribution. Because it's very similar to that in its revival system and just general gameplay mechanics. Made even more so by the fact that the enemies are very Cerberus-esque.
It's like, oh guys, we're fighting Cerberus on Firebase Venice.
Exactly, that's just what it was like. And it was so nostalgic. And you even had like the phantoms and the sniper.
Heavies and like the assassins are like the phantoms.
Yup.
Completely. And also they even had snipers too. Like the actually the Nemesis are the snipers. There's
Pretty
Atlas,
much.
Nemesis, and Phantom, isn't there? I hated the Phantoms.
Just another Atlas. Real talk though,
Another Atlas.
the mechs in Retribution are
Awful.
absolute pain.
Crying.
They will melt you
Oh.
faster than butter in a pan.
It is true.
Yeah, there's been so many times like where you get to that bridge where the first heavy shows up, and I don't know how many times I've lost on that part. I'm just like,
they are the part
here we
that
go.
murders you. Now, we haven't tried Legendary yet. Does anyone know how many, if they increase the number, they send at you on Legendary?
Yes.
Because that would just be cruel. They
So-
do.
I think it's like 2 to 3.
It's two. So I watched a video about Retribution on Legendary. I watched people complete it. Phweffie and I, we tried to run Legendary twice. We couldn't make it out of the first room. But yes, at the very end, they do send 2 heavies at you.
My God. How's that going to be possible?
Very carefully.
The thing with heavies is that you have to just like kind of like be like super like evasive of them. So once one person goes down, then they can focus fire. So like the more people that are down, the less likely it's just going to be like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I had a lot
I
of
must
fun
say it
playing
does
it on
help when the
Expert.
Moira actually like heals.
Yeah. Gosh, Moira. Honestly, this is the thing with Retribution,
That is
and
like
it's not.
key to surviving in the thing.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
And, like she's key to surviving the just anything in that mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she's your only source of healing. I think Retribution
Yep.
is really good. It is legitimately really good. It's just a complete and total personal preference of mine that I like playing the one that has the character that I have almost a lot of hours. I'll say that. A lot of hours that are over a certain number, and it's a large number.
Like all my hours just in the game in general like may stack to the amount of hours that Eljay's played.
Possibly. Maybe.
Possibly. With a big P, possibly.
Yeah. No, Retribution.
Really
is a lot
likes
of fun.
I really liked Retribution because of it's Blackwatch, and if anyone knows anything about me, you'd know that like Reaper is one of my favorite characters, and also just Blackwatch in general was my favorite part. So you imagine what I was like when I found out that we were going to do the Venice incident. I was just so excited and was just tabs on it. But it's just so cool, like what they did with like the voice lines and stuff. Like there's in Uprising, like I do like Uprising, but I felt like there was not really enough voice lines. There was like a few, cycle them. Whereas like I'll get on and play like today, and I might actually hear a new voice line because like, and I've played Retribution like a few times, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably find another one. I found a new one today. It was like the Genji one that he says in the teaser full thing, and I was like, nice.
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 Get on the freaking ship.
Definitely. It's the worst thing when people don't get on the ship at the end and then you lose because
Always
of
the
that.
Genji.
Oh my god, freaking Var was playing as Genji when we were playing on like hard mode or whatever, and he freaking lost the freaking match for us because he just had to go out and keep trying to kill people.
That's how it goes.
Always
That's how
the
it always
Genji.
goes.
It's like they predicted that Genji players would be like that, and they were like, "Yeah, we should probably put a voice line saying don't do anything stupid." And the freaking Genji just like jumps off. You shouts in Japanese.
Yes. It's
So
a very
much
interesting
better.
character study about what players are like. The greed for more points, more kills.
Yeah.
It's something alright.
There was one. Do we want to talk about like the intro, the
Sure.
start?
Yeah.
Like I love
Overwatch
that one
spoilers.
picture.
Yeah, spoilers for all that,
If you
that
haven't seen the
revolutionary
event,
plot. All those
there's-
plot events.
The crazy plot reveals. No, I'm kidding. There's just like there's a cutscene at the beginning where you get the setup and everything. And I love this. I love all the different pictures and like reactions and memes to the. There's like a what you say one. There's like a Wii bowling one, which was like released like almost like an hour after the event came out, and I just watched it over and over. Of Antonio just getting shot out the window and like rolling down a bowling alley and getting a strike.
Indeed.
So does anyone else have anything else to say?
We might be having someone coming on.
No, no, we don't.
Oh.
No, we freaking don't. Meso, I need
Well, why does he need to wait, dude?
because symbolism.
Symbolism.
His last episode was 100.
Compelling.
Yeah, see?
But we have already announced his return.
No, but I know we have, but the return.
Alright.
He would
Ru-
agree, right? Agreement person.
Ruin his symbolism, Kini. Pop on. Say
No,
hi.
Kini, don't.
Wait, Kini?
Kini!
Kini.
Kini! What an intro! Kini!
Don't do it. I don't have
I
any
was
figure for you.
like, in here or something.
mark?
No!
Rip.
Who's Kini?
Invi.
Hey,
The OG founder.
who that boy? Who it
We've
is?
brought on an expert testimonial. What do you think of Overwatch Retribution, Kini Hawkeye?
It's good.
You ruined it.
Cool.
Get wrecked, Eljay. Screw your tradition.
You ruined it.
Katie, what are you doing?
No,
You're not
no,
supposed to
don't.
make a surprise entrance into the podcast.
But everybody makes a surprise intro into the podcast. Invi, that's how LJ got rehired.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you didn't get theme music, and I guess neither did I, so...
Eh,
It's
who
just
needs
not the
theme
same,
music?
man.
It's overrated.
Okay, ow, for starters. And secondly, this is kind of
Jazz music
monumental.
stop.
I'm
Yes.
getting my images ready. I'm putting Invi back.
I mean, the podcast's only gonna go for like 3 or 4 more minutes. So.
Yeah, but this still counts as his first appearance back since episode 100.
This
True
is the
enough.
part where I leave, right?
No.
Just so that it's it's hilarious.
I'm putting you in this.
No.
I'm putting you in it right now.
Are you
Yep.
sure?
Okay.
We're all in this together, Kini.
How are you, Invi?
All this together.
I'm doing great. You know, I just love that I couldn't connect to Discord for the entirety of the podcast.
Oh, that's a lovely feeling.
I had to
That's
come up with
great.
this like trick because it's specifically my network that doesn't like Discord for some reason. So I started up a hotspot on my phone and connected my computer to it. Then Discord worked. Then I swapped over, and then it's working fine again. So it's
Come on.
really strange.
Nice.
I've done it.
But-
I've got Kini's minifigure in the video.
Oh my god, no. No.
You did it.
Incredible.
I can't believe it. You're finally back.
Yay!
Now for me to leave for 6 months.
Hooray!
You better not
We're
leave
talking
for
about
another.
retribution, fam.
See, here's the problem. You could have even done something even better, like wait until 199 episodes since your last appearance, and be like, nope, taking 200 away from you, LJ. No, you just ruined it well before either of those two.
Does 3 minutes count as being on an episode, though?
Are you talking? Can I hear you? And is it on a recording?
Is it?
No.
Yes. What do you mean, no?
This whole episode is accidentally not recorded.
Yeah,
Plot
if it gets deleted after
twist,
this,
technical difficulties.
I intentionally deleted after this.
Re-edit so that only the people in the patron chat know that I was here.
What do you think about retribution, Kini and Envy?
I'm
Whoa.
enjoying it.
You called him Invi.
Kinvi.
Envy.
Kinvi.
Kin Invictus.
Kini Mange Victus.
Yes.
Retribution. I like playing Mass Effect, so it was nice to play Mass Effect in Overwatch, you know?
Yeah.
What
No,
I said in
I,
the chat earlier.
I really enjoy the very obvious Talon is Cerberus thing going on.
Dude, the armor looks so similar.
It's the exact
No,
same.
it's the helmet and the color scheme. Looks...
No, it's not even just the helmet and the color scheme. It's their entire shtick of like taking their people and doing weird cybernetic
Robifying
things.
them.
Humanity
with
is so
them
great.
and- yeah, no, Peel, we're not talking about that. I'm reading the chat. We're not talking about not getting a Talon sniper skin.
I mean, technically speaking, we did.
We're not talking about that skin, LJ.
Yeah, well, maybe you
Wrong
should
with the
be,
skin.
because technically,
But
it's
also-
a sniper skin.
Also, though, can we talk about how the next hero is totally going to be that assassin?
What? No
Maybe.
way. It's gonna be Athena.
It'd be cool if it was. Like, I do like the assassin.
Assassin.
We need more melee heroes that aren't obnoxious like Brigitte.
You need a melee sniper.
I think we need more heroes that aren't broken and overpowered, like the Junkers.
No, we need more of this.
Give Junkrat a
The
buff.
heavy. Because
Give-
we need like a
Give
defense-
Junkrat a buff, introduce the Queen, and make your combo of Roadhog and
I
Junkrat.
swear, if like if Antonio comes back, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna assume everyone who dies in the story has just faked their own death.
You can never truly leave forever.
So think about it like
Literally
this.
die in their-
Think about it like this: if the Junkertown Queen has a hook that she has to charge up, and when she fires the hook and it connects with someone, the end of it detonates like a riptide.
Oh my
Oh,
god, that is
yeah.
obnoxious and I love it.
Shut
I
your
hate
mouth,
you.
or I will end this episode right now, mister.
I mean, we do kind of.
Actually,
Maybe
we actually
you will end it.
really should be ending.
Yes. Maybe I will then.
Phweffie, it's all your fault.
Bricks have been a
Please.
waste of our time.
Time to leave like
Thanks
I
for
was
coming on.
never here. Oh,
Do you have anything else you'd like to say to the audience?
You mean other than the comment about you cutting out?
Yes.
Because
You'd like to talk about flying?
I'd like to talk about Meso's mic sucks and fails, etc.
If
But that's all I've got.
someone gives
Maybe
me
a
a
moth
for
got
a
it.
lease, I can go ahead and we can do our whole price of a pencil bit. Just like old times.
Please no, please no. I've been locked in the basement too many times in the last few years. Just
Well,
don't- just listen.
What?
next
Playing
time,
StarCraft 2.
next time you come out of that basement, you better be as good as Diva.
Yes.
For the price of a pencil.
You
All right.
can save the Kini.
Thank you all for listening to TTV episode 292. It's
Sponsored
been
by
real.
Mountain Dew.
Oh yes, a new sponsorship. Huh?
Doritos.
See, last week I secured that the Doritos one. This week I got Mountain Dew sponsoring us. You're welcome, guys. Drink up,
Thank
gamers.
you. We got gaming.
Get over here. Drink up.
Patron shout out this week goes to Jittle. That is incredible brickheads. Thank you very much. I'm Meso.
I'm Eljay.
Phweffie.
I'm Prpl.
And I'm Invi.
And I'm not here.
This is 292. We'll see y'all next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.